Hey, loves. Welcome to the very first episode of She's Vibing Podcast and Coaching. And I know it took a little bit, but I was really contemplating on what I wanted to do for the first episode. I was thinking about a series, and I had some other things up my sleeve, but I actually decided to choose the most recent lesson that I needed to learn, and that was being okay with leaving the old me behind. And I won't get into too much detail, but I want to be as transparent as possible. So recently, there was a situation that I was kind of really debating on whether I wanted to go or not. And I kind of set some rules for myself before actually attending the festivities. And it started out really well. And what I had planned that I was not going to do, I didn't do for a long time. And then I started to feel awkward. I started to feel misplaced because there were others enjoying themselves and having a good time. So that's something that I thought, okay, you know what? Hey, I'm just going to enjoy myself like everybody else, when I had already set boundaries that I should have stuck to. But anyway, I went ahead and decided to enjoy the festivities. And the night ended up not going exactly how I planned. So it ended up being a bunch of commotion. It ended up being some bad decisions, one after another. And the next day, it made me really think about how easily things can fall apart, right? This person that I am becoming, this purpose that I'm walking in, doesn't call for that old me. And I allowed myself to partake in that. And I really had to reflect, and God held a mirror up to me to tell me, hey, this is not what you should be doing. You knew your intent, you knew the plan that you had in place, and you went outside of that plan, and now look. So I ended up waking up the next day, calling and apologizing, and feeling really like down and ashamed because I didn't stick to the original plan that I had set for myself. And I allowed my old self to take control, to be impulsive, to do things that I wouldn't even think that I would normally do now. So it took me back to years and years ago. So with that being said, it is okay to let that old you go. It is okay to grieve that old you. That old you was someone who got you through the things that you needed to get through in those previous situations. It is someone that was able to help you move along in the situations that you were in. But now that you are growing, you no longer need that. Now that you know who you are, you no longer need that person. And that is okay. It's okay to go somewhere and feel awkward. It's okay to go somewhere and feel out of place, because you're not doing anything but enjoying who you are. Yes, it feels like a lonely walk, but there's a purpose behind that, and that is the biggest part that we need to remember. And a lot of the times we think growth is about adding something to who we are, and really it's shedding all the things that no longer serve us so that we can fully step into that purpose. So I really hope that you all start to think about the things that you do, the decisions that you make plans before you go places that's going to put you back in that same element, and stick to that plan. And for me, I know the next time I'm going to put an alarm on my phone, so that way I can go out and enjoy people, but also have my alarm set saying, hey, it's time to go. Go ahead and pack your things up and leave. That way it keeps me in the same mindset, positive mindset that I'm in, and keeps me out of all the negativity. And it's very important that you protect who you are. And that's what boundaries are for. Boundaries are to protect, or for your protection, to protect the person that you're becoming, to protect your purpose, and be okay with standing in those boundaries. So don't beat up that old you. That was who you once were. That person did at some point serve a purpose, but now they no longer do, and that is okay. Okay? That is okay to believe in that and to stand in that and let that person go. So I do have a challenge for you all for this first episode. It is really thinking about the next steps that you make. Before you make a decision, before you make your choice, before you put yourself in a predicament, really think about it and ask yourself, is this serve the person that I'm becoming? Is this something that's going to make me feel a certain way if I do it tomorrow? Is this something that is going to help me along in my purpose? Ask yourself those questions. And if there's no to any of that, then possibly you shouldn't be doing it. Or make a plan, like I will do. Next time we have some festivities going around, I'm going to make a plan to put a alarm on my phone to stay for about an hour. And after that, I'm gone. That's what did Denzel say? It's fine to join a party, but just make sure you leave before the devil arrives, right? So that is a challenge for the week. Really think about your next steps, who you are, and be okay with letting go of that old person. So keep pushing forward, keep loving you, keep doing the things that you do. And if you did something that you made a mistake, take accountability, correct that mistake, and keep pushing forward. So I love you all, and I hope you enjoy your week, and keep vibing. Mwah. Love you.